Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasngi pet but subscribe ya u Antor News. Kubleye pi baro kinigilong ki khubor bamta kasngi. Usimbut Menteri Rangba ba Prestun Tensong ula kerpat ban pendamno ya ka jingkren jong u Dr. Mukul hadin ba utei u MLA ka songsak ukran ya kamat yakran proceedings jong ka ying dorbar ha kasngi baar. Kaba u kynnoh ya u Menteri Rangba ka jela Conrad kisangma ba udan jingya dei bayajan bat u kingpin khaii drok bana Mizoram. Na kalyang ulam phang kayong dorbar thawan ka jilla Thomas sangma ha kasni balang ularai ban wengno expunge na kathup bo record haying dorbar. Klemdala ban ai ye kisakhi satar ki ban kershan ye kajing kynnoh kamla ban long bat ulam phang ulapen pau ba kaying dorbar thawan ka jilla kadai ka blatip da baro ba kaying dorbar badan buram tam hapo kari baro kawai. Ulam phang ubatai ya kani kakam habakdo ya karul arspa nyop khandai e ki jingkno ki hab hakani karul bat kat kum karul lais pa saw la aibor yu ulam phang banweng ya ki jingkren na kaman halor kani ladami ki jing artatin karai jong ulam phang kandai ka bakhatdu u Dr. Mukul ubalaya sad iki jing thmu habaya kran shakilat pathai kubor ya kini ki kentin haga jingyata ya ka motion u Dr. Mukul ula ong bu usumbut Menteri Rangba ula pinman bakla ya ka jingmut jongani ka jingkran.
Go through and be analytical. I have been quite that way. I must say that I have been quite helpful in alerting the Chief Minister, in giving him this kind of information, lest he might have not seen that news. So, why should it be considered offending? Why should it be considered offending? I am sure everybody who knows that gentleman also will agree with me that I have come to know yesterday after I shared this vital information in the August House that the person concerned whose picture I have shared, whose photograph I have shared, is somebody who frequents the state. Yeah, that's what the people told me. So, now the power to comprehend and thereafter take appropriate response thereof by the person concerned who is holding the office of authority position, and none other than the Chief Minister. It's up to him to take cognizance of this caution. It is up to him to take cognizance. Now, if I know that my son is associating with somebody who has been known to have to do something to do with peddling of the contraband item, or even maybe unfortunately have become a victim, is an addict, then I will advise my son. I'll advise anybody who's close to me, hello, please, let us, and then take another step to counsel the other one who is already a victim. Because, as I said, when we deal with this whole challenge, it's not only enforcing the law, it also includes our responsibility towards taking care of the victims, taking care of the addicts, rehabilitation, and to ensure that the whole counseling to enable him to have that kind of strength and might to overcome those challenges. We have seen so many. In fact, I had a misfortune of seeing many of my college mates becoming victim of this substance abuse, who ultimately became victim of the whole situation, and we lost some of them. So these are painful experiences that we have gone through. Every parent whose children are victim and have fallen as a addict of this substance abuse, they are going through a terrible time. They are going through a terrible time. So what type of future you want to leave behind for our youth, for our children? Okay, somebody's children may be okay, good enough now, able to insulate themselves from this menace, but they are going to have also their children, their grandchildren. So you are not talking only for the present, you are talking about how what we do today is going to have its bearing for the future. And we have talked about how we should learn from the experiences that some of the nations have been subjected to. There are multiple movies which have shown, which are based on the true stories vis-a-vis the nations which have gone through and which are still going through the turbulent experience of being a victim where the drug cartels have pushed the nations to such a disastrous situation. So these are all available before us. So therefore, it is doubly important for us to tell anybody. And why shouldn't I tell the Chief Minister to be more cautious? Because he has the responsibility as well while holding this very important post. He is the head of the state. So therefore, it's now up to him to utilize his wisdom and judgment. My job is done. Now it is his job. But then I was quite surprised to see how they were navigating this whole narrative and how defensive they suddenly become, accusing me of, pointing a finger at him, saying that he has an access. I never said he has an access. But I have definitely said that the person concerned who had the privilege of sharing that sitting arrangement in one of the very important program at the national capital is a reflective of his mutual association with the person concerned. And I am also told that yes, this type of association is part and parcel. So therefore I am again in the house today. I have said yes, my job is to caution you. I think now it's the people who should tell him, in addition to what I have said.